Hey team, welcome back to HUMN. Today we are at Southwest Regionals, which is a CrossFit competition being held in the southwest of England. Today we've got a huge variety of athletes on show. We've got Masters athletes, which is over 35. We've got RX, which is the pinnacle of their performance. We've got intermediate, who are perhaps people who are just getting into the sport. And it's a mixture of males and females. The workouts have looked very, very challenging so far, but we've seen some great skills on show. We were interested to come along and check out why people compete. In there, they're pushing themselves to their absolute limits. Some of us might look at that from the outside and think, what the hell are they doing? But this is what competitions are all about, and we are here to check it out and report on everything today. Okay, we're here today at Southwest Regionals. We've got Adam with us, who's going to be competing in the RX Masters division. He did also qualify as top seed, so there's the expectations on the shoulders, but we're going to catch up with him today. We're also going to follow him through all of his workouts, check in on how he's getting on before and afterwards. In terms of today, what are you most looking forward to about the workouts ahead?
One thing I like with the workouts today is there's a fair bit of skill in them, you know. What's nice is that the first one's a good engine test, and then we get a nice bit of lifting into a sprint, and we're going to finish off with dumbbells and gymnastics, which is always a great combo. We got some more higher skill movements in, and we're keeping them the time. We got a pullover, which is very relevant at the minute. It's the CrossFit Games this weekend, so a pullover.
I know what a pullover is.
Yeah.
Just describe it
So it's more like what you see the kids do at the bar, really. You're going to hang on the bar, and then you're going to pull yourself around this way. So it's like a backward roll on the pull-up bar, and you finish in the top position.
I tried one of these pullovers the other day in the gym, right? And I basically just got stuck side down on the bar.
That only happens on your first game.
Okay, so as you mentioned, the first workout is an engine test, okay?
Yeah.
10 minutes of rowing, 10 minutes, go as far as you can, and then every minute on the minute they're going to get off the floor and they're going to do 23 double unders. I know you're good at double unders. How are you going to approach this workout?
Well, at first, we didn't do the layout, so I was looking at really quick changeovers. Now we've seen there's actually a 5-10 meter shuffle run between the stations. That changed it a little bit, because now that's a lot less rowing, and you're gonna have to actually move a little bit. But my initial idea is, what can I row for 10 minutes at, all out? Don't row faster than that pace, because I have to be able to skip. So in practice, you're noticing the row is actually a recovery in a way, but if you row too hard, your legs ain't going to work, and the minute you start braking, you're just going to lose all your points. So it's stay relaxed, send the last minute.
So this is one of the biggest things that I'm starting to learn and pick up, that it's all about pacing, and we're going to find out a lot more about that from Adam throughout the day, because he's been doing it for a long time, and that would probably be one of the biggest tips that we're going to give you today, is assess your pacing strategy when you approach these workouts. And to wrap up, what workout are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, a weird way, it's weird on the way, workout free. I'm not looking forward to getting to the final part, because the dumbbell movements are just going to be gross. But I'm looking forward to just playing around and showing off, spinning around the bar.
So look out for that one, workout 3. We're going to be covering it all. We're going to be checking back in with Adam after each of his workouts to find out how he got on. Okay, so we're about midway through the workout. They're going backwards and forwards between the row and the double unders. He's just coming back into the row now. It's really, really easy. It's really easy to push too fast on the rowing machine here, okay? The double unders are going to really fatigue your shoulders, but the row is going to get your heart rate up. So it's a delicate balance between trying not to row too fast, that your shoulders blip like you're over there, and try not to go too hard in the double unders, that your arms are going to be fatigued when you get back to the rowing machine. athlete area, Southwest Regionals with Adam and Bella. We're covering them both through the day. They've just finished the first workout, which was rowing and double unders. Both of them have told me that rowing and double unders is not going to be their favourite combination to start off, but it was a good warm-up according to Adam. So give us a little run through of how it went for you.
A few teething problems to start, just not skip for a while. First event, jitters, a little no rep, rib caught on the mats, you know. But apart from that, halfway in, kind of got the flow, and hopefully didn't do too bad.
And Bella, you were ripping into the rowing machine. You said to me after that, you said rowing's not your thing. Like, how did you feel it went for you?
Yeah, it was good. To be honest, I'm not really built for rowing. Like, I can't get the right distance and like power. But I did trip on the dubs, which I was happy about, and the rower, I just kind of like left myself about 30 seconds of just like intense work. I always got off the row with enough time to go back to the dubs. So yeah, I'm happy with how it went. Yeah.
You were sprinting to the double unders. I saw you sprinting. See, when I was watching that, I was thinking about like if I was doing that, I knew my shoulders would get fatigued. Was that a thing for either of you?
I think my lungs gave out before anything. Like it's a lot. It's just like heavy breathing. You don't have enough time to fully recover, especially when you're like running between the two. So yeah, it was my lungs.
And did you reckon that you held the splits that you wanted to hold on the rower, or did you have to change that mid-workout?
No, I held the splits I wanted. The main problem was looking at the guy's screen next to me, who was rowing way faster. I was like, oh man, should I be doing that? I was like, there's no way you can hold it. And I think, don't quote me, I think I looked at the end and I did actually get further. So he must have died out. Yeah. So I hit my game plan apart from the skipping.
That reminds me of a quote that I heard recently, and it's just because you can doesn't mean you should, and it's so right, isn't it? Like, just because you can go faster doesn't mean you should. Right, next workout. So we've got a combination of a heavy barbell, snatch, 3 overhead squats, and then we're going into some rotten work with the row, the burpee over the box, and the sandbag. What are you worried about?
The snatch. I hate snatch. To be honest, like I'm probably better positioned for the likes like the burpees, like the box jumps and stuff, just because of like general size, and that's just like better suited for me. But snatch, yeah, I just hate it. I just want it over and done with. Nah.
And Adam, I love listening to your tactics and the way you break things down. So what's the game plan for this workout?
Which part? The first part?
Second part.
Now the second one is weird. It's only 3 minutes. It's only 20 calorie row for me, 16 for you. It's only 10 burpees over a box, but the points are in the sandbag. Now the thing is, you're like, I could nail 20 calories, nail 10 burpees, but how are you going to feel after that? So I'm actually going to go fairly conservative, maybe I can walk to the sandbag and just rip it. That's the plan. Didn't really test it, but a couple quick goes. Fresh, I picked up the sandbag the other day, it was like this. I quickly did the row into burpees, walked to sandbag and went, whoa. Did one, was like, alright, don't do that.
Right, you've just heard him say that. Are you going to do the same, or are you just going to send it?
Yeah, I'm just going to send it. Thing is though, I got less calories to do. I don't row as quickly as Adam does anyway, so I can't rip on the rower like he can. And to be honest, the sandbag, I did just try it now, and again, like I got less distance to go to pick it up. Like my legs are like probably the strongest element of it, so yeah, I'll rip it as long as I can, but that's more my bag.
Right, we're going to follow both Adam and Bella into the next workout. We'll be updating you as we go through, and we'll speak to them after and see if the plan worked out. Workout 2 recap. So workout 2 was part 1, snatch, 3 overhead squats for max weight, power or squat or whatever you had to do to get up there. Then the second part, you were working through a fast and furious row, burpee box jump over sandbag. What was your favourite bit?
Oh, maybe the burpee box jump over, to be fair, just because I'm most efficient in there. Yeah, literally.
You told me before that you were going to try and hit 50, 55 on the snatch. What did you hit?
I hit 55, so
Wicked.
I'm happy with
Ah,
that.
positive,
yeah.
positive. And the big man himself, talk us through it. What was the best part of that workout for you?
The snatch, obviously. I think I did the most.
Woo!
Maybe. Wait till the leaderboard says. But looking down the line, so I didn't quite get what I wanted. The warm-up area had only 10 kilo plates. So we warmed up to 80. I didn't know what to do for 100. My butthole was a bit like this. Walking out, thinking just don't miss the first lift. Not the first one. The second one, 106. The goal was 106, 110. Two platforms had too much space. So with a little bit of a step. Foot was on the end of the last one, I knew where to go. Had to dump it. Did it again. But looking down the line, I was like, as long as I get it, I think it's first place or at least top 3. So.
And when you're in competition and you're doing a max lift like that, you obviously warm up a little bit in the warm-up area, but like how much of you is thinking about just banking a safe weight when you get onto the competition floor?
Yeah, I mean, for me, snatch is literally, it's just not my lift. So I think every time I warm up, I'm conscious of just like everything. But to be honest, as soon as I got out there, I did warm up at like the starting with I wanted to. And then I went out and did it there, and it felt 10 times better out there than it did it there. So I was like, at that point, I was just like comfortable, just like going 5s and just trying to bank it as I could.
And equal question to both of you. How much time did you have left on that sandbag, and did it hurt a lot?
Yeah.
So how much?
I had 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
Give or take, just shy of. Sorry. And yeah, it was heavy, but it was good. I more or less touch and go'd it. Got more than I actually planned to, so yeah, I was happy with that.
Yeah, the sandbag was worse than expected.
What weight were you lifting?
70.
70, fair point.
So good pace to get in there. Started touch and going, which I thought worked well. I got an old master athlete, so everything helps. A little bit of my tendonitis in it. First few reps, it was like, I can't block it out long enough. Had to put it down, and then yeah, the pain kicked in, the shakes started.
So mental, physical, and emotional pain going on in the last workout. So in the next workout, we're going to go into it's the gymnastic-y stuff, the fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing you spinning around the bars. So when you get through the workout, we'll be there with you, and we'll check in afterwards and see how it went on. All right, wicked. We're here wrapping up with our 2 athletes. They both absolutely smashed it. The last workout they did was very gymnastic-y for Adam and very burpee for Bella. Okay, so we'll go to you first, Bella. How did you feel going into the workout? Did it meet your expectations? Like, what did you think?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be gassy, and I knew that there was no real way around it, but it was also quite a good workout for me. Like a lot of like burpees and snatch, obviously I'm quite low to the ground, so I knew it would kind of work in my favour, so I just accepted that it was going to be a real pain cave, and that was why.
Move fast, stay low, trust no one.
Yeah,
That was the strategy. Adam, yours was a little bit of a different ball game. We watched you do it. You had that methodical pace. People were ahead of you at points, but we knew you were always going to come back at the end, and you showed us what you could do on the bar. So what was your strategy getting to the bar and then onto the bar?
So getting there was stay slow, try and keep the heart rate down a little bit, but mostly save the grip. To try and break the dumbbells up a lot. I didn't want to break up the gymnastics, it's a very high jump for me, so the gymnastics unbroken, break the dumbbells. It's just trying to stay out of your head, watching everyone race through and trying not to worry, knowing hopefully when you get to the bar, you're fresh enough to kind of put the power down and catch back up.
Amazing.
Did it work?
Did it work? We'll find out. So both of these lot are making it into their own individual finals, so we're going to wish them well. And yeah, it's been a great day. We've loved having you both, so well done, well done. Well team, that is a wrap here at Southwest Regionals. We have had an action-packed day. We've been following Adam and Bella through all of their workouts. We've got some really good post-workout reviews from them to come and share with you. We've caught up with some competitors and some spectators about what they love about competition. I've had a great day. You're going to enjoy watching the content, so make sure you're following HUMN for all the videos coming. Like, share and subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll see you in the next video. Here's our peace.